let's continue the side stories. Part 2 or part 3 of the side stories. 3 days later.
You didn't eat anything again. Nikkes may not have to eat in order to survive, but it can be a real boost for your mental health to do so. Say something.
Is she depressed?
If you just sit there and give us the silent treatment, there's nothing we can do to help you. Fine, I'll wait. I'll leave this here. Make sure you eat it.
Chime leaves the plate of food and leaves the room.
She hasn't eaten anything or said a word for 3 days.
Yes, it must be hard for her to accept. I'm sure being ousted from the Ark was traumatic for her, but thankfully she's got some friends in the Goddess Squad. Be that as it may, the fact still stands that when she woke up, everyone was gone. I'm sure she thinks she's been abandoned. It's a tragic state of affairs, but time will solve it. For the moment, our hands are tied. All we can do is wait for her to...
She even dares not to see the Queen when she pays her a visit. I won't stand for it.
Huh?
Chime, starting from today, I don't want you paying Marian any more visits. I will do it.
What's your plan, Your Highness?
I shall treat her with the dignity that a queen is capable of.
Huh. I would advise against that. You mustn't stoop so low as to appease her.
I said I would do it, and so I will.
Oh, okay.
Crown stands up. Marian's room. Squeak thud. Crown opens the door, enters, and brings over a chair to sit down. The two women stare at each other blankly without exchanging any words. They continue to do so until the night has fallen, at which point Crown stands up and leaves the room.
Commander.
For the rest of the night, Crown listens to Marian crying behind the door. Morning comes. Thud. Squeak, thud. Crown opens the door, enters, and brings over a chair to sit down. Night falls once again. Crown stands up and leaves the room, and listens to Marian crying from behind the door. And so this process repeats on the next day, and the day after that. Crown sits opposite Marian, her usual wordless self. Morning comes. Thud. Squeak. Crown opens the door, enters, and brings over a chair to sit down.
Why aren't you saying anything?
My kind does not speak unless it is necessary.
What are you doing here?
I'm observing one of my subjects.
What are you talking about?
The moment you entered my kingdom, you became one of its citizens.
I irritate you, don't I?
Not at all.
Why not? I know other people feel that way. The commander and the others. They all hate me. I'm useless. All I do is drag people down.
In your current state, it is true that you're of no help to anyone. But I will protect you nonetheless.
You don't know me. You were only doing that because you were ordered to.
It is a queen's duty to protect her subjects. And so that is precisely what I will do.
Fine. Since I'm not helpful in any way, I'll leave.
Where will you go?
Where? I'm going to see the commander. I'm going to the Ark.
Good. Let's go. I'll take you there. The way there is fraught with peril, and so I will protect you.
You will?
Did you get all that, Chime?
A voice rings out from behind the door.
Yes, Your Highness.
And Trom?
On the way.
The ground begins to shake, accompanied by the ringing of bells. Marian looks out the window.
What is that?
Out in the courtyard, a gleaming steel horse is standing.
Let's go.
They're not going to go anywhere because the kingdom story still has to happen. Under the moonlight, Trom gallops with mighty fury. With the three Nikkes astride. Even Chime came. The moonlight and the wind part before them.
It's too fast! I knew we'd be going at a snail's pace with 3 riders. Still, at our current speed, we should be there in 4 days or so. Arrive where? Where else? The Ark. Are we really going to the Ark? Isn't that where you said you wanted to go? A queen is duty-bound to protect her subjects, and so we're accompanying you. But it's dangerous.
What is?
Everything! Not only will this put both of you in danger, but it'll also put the commander in harm's way.
I thought Crown wasn't supposed to leave the kingdom.
That is true. But I will protect you all the same.
Let's go back. Why? We've already made it this far. Go back. I'm sorry. Your Highness?
Trom, stop. Let's go back to the kingdom.
Trom saunters slowly, carrying the 3 Nikkes on its back. Across the dark plain, only the sound of clumping hooves fills the night air.
What are you thinking? I'm sorry. I guess there was no other way. Everyone knew except for me. To be honest, I knew too. It's just that it was all so sad. It felt like I was abandoned and all alone.
You're not alone. You have me.
Don't forget about me.
Don't you worry, Chime. I could never forget you.
You came here not of your own volition, brought by others, and yet you have formed such a strong bond with the Queen. As part of this kingdom, you are one of its subjects, and with that divine right comes certain responsibilities. Like what? You may do whatever you wish, and the Queen will provide unequivocal protection. No matter what? Yes, but you must consider carefully whether what you are doing is what you truly desire. So great is the Queen's nobility, and so majestic her power, that she can make any of your wishes reality. Asking for the Queen's protection is not something that should be taken lightly. So you must think very hard before you act. Should you have a wish that you want to fulfill no matter the cost, then you may speak with the Queen. She will lend you her aid and your wish will come true. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yes. I think I understand, Miss... Call me Chime. Chime. What is your wish? It already came true. What was it? I wished for a queen. Then what is the wish of the Queen?
To protect her subjects, that is all. My personal desires are of no importance. A queen exists because of and for her subjects.
What a hard way to live.
Doesn't make any sense.
Marian! How many times must I tell you not to put those disgusting maggots on the table? Maggots are super nutritious. They're way healthier than any processed or canned food, that's for sure. What does that matter, you dolt? We're Nikkes. Why don't you quit hitting the bottle before talking about nutrition? Alcohol is the perfect cure for an ailing mind. That sounds just like something a drunk would say. Your Highness, must I endure such unwarranted criticism? This woman has made my mealtimes a living hell.
Marian put a lot of thought into this meal. Be thankful and eat.
Not you too, Your Highness. Thanks, Crown. Don't forget to finish yours.
I'm a bit full, actually.
While we're on the subject of health, I noticed that you've seemed a bit tired these days, so I brewed some snake wine for you, Crown. Such insolence! How dare you say Her Highness's name as if she was your friend?
It's fine. It's nice being treated as an equal.
You are most merciful, Crown.
It's all... I now realize it now. It's all Snow White's fault. I can't believe it. Fuck you, Snow White.
As any queen should be.
I think Snow White for me has also fallen off, especially since after the freaking affection story and
Wait
all
right
this
here.
stuff.
I'll go get the snake wine.
Marian opens the door and heads out.
Your Highness, Don't you think Marian changed a bit after that day?
It must be the adolescence kicking in. During adolescence, people tend to change every day.
Chime glances around and then whispers softly.
You mean to say that she's growing, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. She is growing up well.
I don't think this can explain. Are you okay, Your Highness?
I haven't been feeling well for the past few days.
What? This won't do. You must rest at once. I'll prepare a separate meal for you.
If you would. Thank you.
Crown gets up from his seat and heads into her room. A moment later.
Huh? Where's Crown?
She isn't feeling well, so she's resting.
Yeah, she hasn't been looking all that great for a few days now. Has something like this happened before?
She has a difficult time whenever there's a high concentration of alva particles.
Is she sensitive to alva particles?
Yes, but I can't tell you any more than that.
Oh. What a letdown.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll see it later, see why.
By the way, have you received any word from Snow White?
Nothing yet. Are you still upset that she left without saying goodbye?
Not at all. They're busy people, and they have lots of important things to do. Despite all that, they still brought me all the way out here, so I'm very grateful to them. It's just... I miss them, now that I realize what they did for me.
I'm curious what they think of you now as well.
Would you like to join me for a glass of snake wine? I found a classic movie. It's called My Frisky Stepsister Part 3. We can watch that while having a few
My
drinks.
frisky stepsister? What?
Oh,
Oh! This sounds like a porn V. Marian abruptly wakes up. She looks beyond the castle gate outside the window, and her expression darkens. She opens the door and heads out.
Marian? What are you doing at this hour? Do you need to use the bathroom? Wait just a sec. I'll go with you.
No, it's okay. I'm just having a hard time falling asleep. I was going to take a short walk outside for a few minutes.
At this hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful and don't venture outside the kingdom.
I won't. Good night. By the way,
Yes?
how's Crown?
Still unwell. This time it's lasting longer than I thought.
I see. I hope she gets better soon.
There's a fucking heretic out there.
Don't worry. Her highness is strong.
I know.
But what heretic is it?
I'll be back.
Alright. Take care.
That's just my guess. Marian opens the door and heads out. Marian walks outside the castle wall. After walking for a while, she stops. Beyond the horizon, figures can be seen.
3 Tyrant-class raptures. Is the kingdom what they're after? The castle walls are slowly losing their ability to conceal this place. So more and more raptures have been coming. If they breach the walls, Crown and Chime won't be able to stop them. Crown is sick now, and Chime is not a combat Nikke. I have to stop them. Have at you.
Is she gonna shoot them? It's taking a while to load, so...
Can
Violence.
I attack now?
This doesn't look like it's outside the kingdom.
I can't allow you to come inside the kingdom. I have to stop you here. Reloading.
Thing, man, it's like teleported, so I can finish it off.
Clear. Next.
More? Jesus. That's why she's actually killing them.
This is starting to wear me down. But it's not over yet. Rappy told me so.
That's fine. She basically has like an auto-aim thing. I kind of assumed it was the few times I've used her before. I got you in my sights.
Phew. Last one. I can do this.
Oh dang, it's actual boss. Okay, Gandalf.
Abby told me so.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. Ow.
You're mine! Phew. I did it.
Thud.
There's more? It's okay. I can do it.
Marian staggers.
Maybe I overdid it a little. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Onward, Trom.
Traum and Crown soar past Marian in a flash and jump up. Crown fires off one shot and scores a direct hit on the Raptor's core.
Chime, the subcore.
On it.
Chime unloads a barrage of bullets which shatter the Raptor's subcore. The hulking Raptors collapse to the ground, defeated. Crash.
Enemy down.
Well done.
What? How?
I'm supposed to be the one protecting you, not the other way around.
I thought you were sick.
I can overcome anything if my subjects need protection.
I'm that important to you?
Of course, and I hope you hold me in equally high esteem.
You idiot! You should have told us something. You even lied to my face. You're laughing? You think this is funny?
It's not that. When I saw those raptures, I felt this power surge through me. I felt an irrepressible urge to protect the kingdom and all those in it. Did you all feel the same way?
Of course.
That is precisely what it means to protect someone you care about.
Right. I see. I understand now. If you protect me and I protect you, there's no limit to how strong all of us can become. No one has to get hurt. It's so simple. I can't believe it took me so long to see it. The more things you share with someone, the greater your resolve becomes.
Crack.
Huh?
A black light emits from Marian's body, and she starts to transform.
Your Highness!
No, this isn't what you think it is.
Crack.
Marian, your body.
Commander, Rappy, Anise, Neon.
She changed! Wait. So that's how she got this alternate costume?
Snow White, Scarlet Rapunzel, Crown and Chime, protect me, and I will do the same. I promise you, I'll protect all of you.
Second affection end. Ooh. Wait, then what's the rest of this stuff?
Your Highness, we've got a big problem.
What is it, Chime?
While I was surveying the surroundings with a telescope, I saw a massive explosion big enough to be seen from a distance. It came from the direction of the Ark.
Oh! Oh shit! This is actually stuff that's happening right now. Is this what's happening?
I think something's happened there.
Make preparations to leave.
Holy shit.
Are you planning on going there yourself?
This is actually keeping up with modern stuff. Are we... Wait. Is Crown gonna appear in the actual, like, main story?
Yes, I have to.
Understood. I'll accompany you.
Marian.
I'll wait here. I want to go with you, but that might only make things more dangerous.
Thank you for understanding.
Are you gonna be okay here on your own?
Of course.
All right.
Do you have anything you want to say to him?
You mean the commander?
Yes.
Why would...
I have a feeling I might meet him. When I listen to your stories, it seems like he's usually involved in most major events.
If you see the commander, just tell him I'm doing well.
Okay. Let's go, Chime.
Yes, Your Highness.
Crown and Chime head outside.
Commander, will we ever meet again?
Is that the end of the sub-stories? Okay, well, that's the end of those affections, or the side story stuff, I guess. Really? Is that short? That's interesting, though. So that means that the kingdom stuff, I'm assuming, happened a little bit before. At least that's what I'm assuming. Actually, no, I don't know, because the timeline's a bit confusing. Because Rapunzel and Scarlet leave. Here, I need. Yep. See, and this is as you see down here is chapter 16, and this was when Crow. Of course, I ended up on Crow. Crow fucking betrayed at me, and left me for dead. Yep. I fucking hate Crow. The worst. I can't stand her. Self-righteous ass. So, cause they part ways, and then so Rapunzel and Scarlet run into me. But then when does the kingdom story happen? Also, I need to go through some of these. Because this one trigger, when did the kingdom story happen? Because I'm trying to get that. Because obviously, I'm assuming that explosion that they saw through the telescope was probably when the mine went off, thanks to fucking Crow. I just wonder what's gonna happen. We're gonna see Crown and Dorothy fight each other. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if Crown pops up in the main story. Because I'm still on. I haven't gone past the part where Dorothy comes in and smacks Nihilister because we were kicking Nihilister's ass, and then she fucking stole our kill. With the side story stuff, I think I'll just shove it into my main story stuff, as things are still. Luckily, I have not spoiled myself. I try not to. There are a few characters I was spoiled to, like Nihilister, and then there's another heretic I was spoiled about. But I do not look up any online stuff, so everything I see is pretty much my first time seeing it, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to end up getting, too ahead of everything. Although I also got spoiled with some of the EH stuff later on, because I was I looked up other images of her.
How'd it come out?
So I kind of accidentally saw that she's gonna do something very interesting. So, I mean, also means that she's not dead yet, even though she was next to the bomb. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in some other video.